Seani B.
Alright, so it's your boy Seani B. It's Glastonbury 2023, and I'm with the man whose voice does never go old. Skibbity bop, still be up, and I've just messed it up. I wonder if he can do it for me. Barrington Levy.
No, man, you do it, man.
No, but give them beats
No,
at the boys.
it's a long time, Seani. Seani, it's too long now for you can't say that.
Skibbity bop, skibbity bop.
There's no
Whoa!
skibbity bop, no.
No, what is it? then?
Shibbity wap.
Shibbity wop.
No, shibbity wap.
Shibbity wop.
No, it's all in the tongue, bro. Shibbity wap.
Shibbity wop.
Wow. Whoa. Ooh, trouble double double.
Scene. I got the scene part. I got that part right. So it's Glastonbury 2023. We are backstage at the West Holt stage. You are on stage, I believe, is it 6:30 that you're on stage today?
That I don't know what time I'm on, but I'm ready to go on.
I can tell you something, yeah? When you hit that stage, Barrington, it's going to be a problem. When you give them the shibbity wops and all of this, it's going to be a problem. Have you ever played Glastonbury before? I was just trying to do some research.
That is my first one, and I'm really looking forward to it.
What have you heard about Glastonbury as a festival?
I heard that it's the biggest thing ever. So, well, let's see. Because you know I'm going to be give them my new song as well. Money's the drug. So, I'm looking forward to hit that stage.
Tell me about your festival experiences, because you've been doing this thing for so many decades, for years upon years. You must have experienced so many festivals.
Festival experience, what I realized that it always surprised me based on some of the festivals are different culture. Some of them don't speak English. And when I go out and see the reaction from them, that make me like, what? You know all of that? Shock me. But it's a good look, to realize that, around the world, reggae music is reaching places. Definitely.
Where's one of your best festival experiences that you've had, and why was that?
Bridging, every festival I go on, it's a good experience. Every one of them, I'm not going to pick none. Every one of them is just different. And they have their action. So every festival that I go on, it's always a pleasure and a joy. For me, anyway.
Does your set list ever have to change, Barrington? Because when we talk about hits, you got hits from different decades, different eras, different types of genres as well. Hardcore, rubber dub, lovers, rock. How do you go about selecting your set list?
What I do, I try to, put a lot of my popular songs, them that I know of, on my list. And then we will add on along the way. Because sometimes you go somewhere and they say, can you sing that song for us? Are you going to do that in your set? And then we, try to add it on. That's why I work with the band that I work with for 25 years. 25
years you've been working with the same band?
Yes. Detour Posse is my band, yes, definitely. And they know songs that if I should go and rehearse with the band, it's going to take time. They already know it. So that's why I keep it like that. Yep.
So what do you think is one of your biggest songs out of your catalogue for a situation like this? What's the song that you know is going to cause the most damage?
Broader than Broadway, here I come. Here I come, always, worldwide, the biggest thing.
And what's the song that you think that you don't think about, but people request, the most requested song?
Broader than Broadway.
Broader than Broadway.
That's right. Yes, sir.
When was that song recorded? Like
1983.
1983.
And that was made here in England.
Now, this is why I asked the question, because we're celebrating 75 years of Windrush this week on the 22nd of June, just a few days ago. And that's one of those songs.
Majority of my hits record were made here in England in the 80s. Like Living Dangerously, Under My Sensi, Broader Than Broadway.
Well, I'm up toast sunset. I said, no, officer, Lord, you. Well, they only smoke cigarettes and switch. Oh, no!
What's the connection between you and the UK then? Why do you think that you've had so much success there, and to get that kind of influence and inspiration to record those songs here?
Well, I was here in the 80s. To me, it was the best of England. And I was at home majority of the time when I come over, and give me time to sit down and really consider, because at the time nothing wasn't going on for me financially and musically because I leave Jamaica and come to England in 1980, and I was just here. And you know what I mean, I was mostly indoors and I wasn't going to nowhere to hang out, and I was just home. So give me some time to think about what I want to do, musically speaking. So I buck up in the jazz crew. The jazz crew said they have a rhythm that they want me to hear, and that was the Under My Sense rhythm. Yeah, and I went down to Easy Street Studio, and now from there, oh God, it's magic! It's just happened from there. Then we do the Under My Sense, and we put up, well, Seani B was here when Under My Sense come out and went #1 on the Black Echoes chart, and then brought it on Broadway release, and then I have the #1 and the #2 spot.
So what years did those records come out?
1981, 82, no, 82.
Now me born 74, so that means that I was like 7, 8 years of age. Now I do remember those songs from because those songs were so potent, and I had older brothers that used to listen like Saxon Sound and Coxsone Sound, yes. And those songs were big songs on those sound systems. But you paint the picture for me because I don't remember what UK was like during that time. You paint that picture for me.
That time, England was the bomb, yeah. England was England then, in the 80s. You know what I mean? Everything was sweet. You know what I mean? Everything was happening them times in the 80s. It's done. You never see that again. It's gone. So anybody have an experience from the 80s in England? Treasure it.
What was it? The sound systems? Was it radio? What was the beauty about it?
It was the sound system. It was so hard to get played on radio. You know what I mean? So when I release Under My Sense and then release Brought It on Broadway, which is the follow-up single to Under My Sense, and I'm hearing it on Radio London, I'm hearing it on Capital Radio, then it switched over to BBC, and but I was having problem with the playlist. I was looking for the A-list. That was a problem. Anyway, the songs go on and 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 go on until it moved over to the British charts, and went in on the British chart at number 11. I never forget that. And I get to go on what was that television?
Top of the
Pops, yes. Once, and then I get to do some black and black television show, ITV and things like that. And I mean, I used to get in this kids program. It was the best time, man. Trust me, it was the best time.
Would you say without the UK, it would be a completely different story for Barrington Levy?
Without the UK?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say that because anywhere I go, I would shine. I would shine anyway because I love music that much, and I don't have anything else. That's all I got in music. So, you know what I mean. And as you know, them say if you leave Jamaica and come to Foreign, that's it, you're done. Because there's no vibes. I proved them wrong. I did prove them wrong. That it's all. If you love music like I love music, you know what I mean. Anywhere you go, you're still gonna be what you are to be, musically speaking.
So how many years did you spend over here? Because I know that you got quite a few kids here.
From 1980 till 1992.
So that's 12 years that you spent over here?
Yes. That's why I sing this song, Went Away to a Far, Far Land. Spend some time in New York, most of my time in England, then I go back to my born land. Although they didn't give me no citizenship in the country, but it's okay. It's all right, I survived.
You never fall under the Windrush experience?
I don't know what's that.
The Windrush, yeah, is 1948 when the Caribbean people came.
I wasn't
you were there. I know. But when we talk about the Windrush generation, we talk about the influence of what they brought to the UK. And you and your story is still part of that, Barrington, because you would have been amongst first generation and second generation people bringing that Jamaican culture over here. That's why we talk about it, you know what I'm saying?
All I know in the 80s, though, reggae music get a big fight, though. Yes, because, and I know what the politics was about when I go back to Jamaica, and since I own a radio station for myself, I realized why they wouldn't want to give reggae music that type of play like they would give the rock music and the pop music and all of that. I mean, the daytime play, frequent play thing.
Well, because no matter what, reggae music is still here. And it was an underdog,
I take the road for it. Because, I mean, they was hyping up with their radio station and things like that, where the street was saying, shoodly waddly diddly, and they never stopped.
Whoa, and if it's one thing I can guarantee, when you touch the stage out here, say what now, Barrington? 12 years you spent in the UK. What's the one trait of the UK that you think that you took away? You must have something that's very British about you.
Actually, no. I always have my roots. I never leave. I never take nothing. I mean,
The Sunday roast? Sunday roast?
no.
Yorkshire pudding?
I don't know nothing about that.
Fish and chips?
Oh yes, I love fish and chips.
You see what I'm saying?
No, I love fish and chips. I mean, not like back. Fish and chips is not like back in the 80s now. It's different.
We say it had the whole newspaper and these things.
Oh God, man! When they buy the fish and chips and they throw the pickle, what they call the vinegar sauce.
Vinegar sauce for it.
And it's shit. I mean, I'm telling you, that shit was bad.
So Barrington, tell me about this brand new single before you leave. God, I know say you have to get ready for your performance. Tell me about this brand new single, Money.
The Drug.
Money is the drug.
Tell you about it because it's true. Money is the drug. You know, can't you see for yourself what's going on with this money? Now they're coming having money. Everybody's trying to do this and do that only because money. Everything they do wrong, money. So money is the drug. It's more drug. It's a more drug than even the pharmaceutical drug.
Money is the drug, say yeah. Money is the drug. Yeah. Money is the drug. Yeah. Ain't no joke about it. So you can't live without it. Money is the drug.
Money is a better drug. I get you better more quicker too. Because for instance, somebody sick in the hospital, somebody go and look for the person and bring like a touchy case full of money. And that guy was string up with all these IVs and things like that. And when he see the money, he get better. He pop the thing out and grab the suitcase of money and take off to the hospital and went down the road and dropped down and dead. All because of money. Money.
But you know what? Some will say if you don't have money, you want money. So that's why money becomes the drug, to get money.
Well, if you put it like that, but money is a drug. Things people do for money.
Crazy things people do for money. Listen, Barrington Levy, Seani B, backstage, Glastonbury, West Hot Stage. Can I put in a request?
Go on.
For the set list.
Go on.
Black roses.
That is already in the list.
Okay,
That is already in the list, so don't worry about it.
We don't have to worry about that.
No.
Barrington Levy, Seani B, Glastonbury, it's a good look. Blessings.
Yep, I mean, man, yep. I want to make sure so I not download the app for Roses FM and not off my station that.
See that? Good.
Yes.
Barrington, blessings, my lord.
Thank you, Shani.
Blessings.
My general. He's a real general, by the way. I see how you fight the fight.
Fighting.
Yes, fighting.
Fighting.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yes, brother. Hello, little one. How you doing, darling? You're beautiful.
Can this little man have a picture? Take it. Yeah.
Take a picture with me,
You say you never want to come off the stage.
No, but I don't like to monitor my things already. I'm in the past I worry about the time instead of performing.
Okay.
It's not nice. It's not nice to be ready. I don't come to BBC, come and take me. Oh, you only have 7:30. 7:30. I need more than 7:30, Reggie. I don't know some people that want to forget the show. And the next thing again, I couldn't hear nothing on stage myself properly on stage.
Well, let me tell you something. You shell it, Barrington. They was loving it out there, my brother. Absolutely loving it. A legend at work. Them never want you come off for the stage. And you did the right thing, the right way.
Well, I didn't want to piss off the BBC. I just do what I have to do and leave.